Hello, everybody. I'm 18 Storm Track meteorologist Austin Haskins. It was a really nice day on our Tuesday. The winds overall were a little bit lighter, and despite the fact we had more cloud cover around, high temperatures for many areas got into the 60s. Warm spots, Black River Falls, Menominee getting to 64 degrees. We got to 63 in Eau Claire. Our average high is 48, so we were 15 degrees above average. The record yesterday, though, was in the mid-70s, so nowhere near record territory. It was a little bit cooler to the east with temperatures there in the mid to upper 50s. Because of that cloud cover sticking around a little bit longer, but certainly above average for early November. We will take that. And the one nice thing too yesterday, the winds weren't as gusty as they were on our Monday. The peak wind gust yesterday, generally 15 to 20 miles per hour. Some spots that are not showing up here, likely we did not see those gusts up to 15 miles per hour. They were at or below that. So certainly a nice break from the wind yesterday. And of course the temperatures were a little warmer than Monday. So that was nice, but that changes as we go forward, as today it will be breezy once again. We're already seeing that in many locations to start our day today. I'll explain that here in a second. Colder temperatures are still in the forecast Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, and we'll talk about the latest on our precip chances here as well. So we have an area of low pressure passing through this morning, and that's what brought the extra cloud cover in during the overnight hours. And we stayed dry. The clouds will go away today, but with higher pressure moving in, we're going to get a breezy northwesterly wind that, again, has already taken place for many areas to start our day and will be with us throughout the day. Could see gusts up to 30, maybe an isolated gust to 35 miles per hour. The wind lets up tonight before it increases again tomorrow, but out of the south and southeast, once again, 10 to 20 could gust up to 30. And then a cold front will turn the winds back to the northwest as we head into Friday. Now, while Friday won't be all that chilly by any means, it's really not until Friday night and then just to the weekend that we start to see those temperatures really take a tumble. So Future Track has those clouds moving out of here this morning. A lot of sunshine for today, clear skies this evening, and with those winds going calm, temperatures are going to drop very quickly. But overnight, the wind will stay pretty light but start to shift to the south and southeast with increasing clouds. And despite the breezy southerly winds tomorrow, we will be dealing with mostly cloudy to cloudy skies. Likely we are going to stay dry. And as the cold front comes through Thursday evening, there's a very small chance, as you see, for a couple of sprinkles or a light shower. But a lot of Future Track is suggesting that we're going to end up seeing basically nothing. And those that even do see rain, probably not even enough to measure. So not a very great chance, but it's still a very, very low chance. Can't totally rule it out. We'll clear out behind that as we head into the overnight hours, and then the clouds will increase again heading into Friday. There may be a shower of rain or a sprinkle here and there. This is wanting to show maybe some of that snow from the north reaching in our area, but I really don't think that's going to happen. A lot of that is going to be due to some lake enhancement up in the UP of Michigan and into parts of Iron County in Wisconsin. Highs today across the area, again, cooler than yesterday. Will be generally in those mid-50s with low 50s north and east. But the wind will make it feel a little bit cooler. But even so, we'll still have the sunshine around, and it'll still be an above average day temperature-wise for this time of the year. We're down into the 20s for tonight with, again, increasing clouds overnight. Tomorrow, we're back into the low to mid 50s, upper 40s in Medford. And then Friday, we'll kind of start to see those temperatures tumble a little bit, especially to the north, highs only in the 40s. But farther south and east, we will be in the low to mid 50s. There's actually going to be a warm front just down to our south. So places in the Cooley region could be in the upper 50s to near 60 degrees. But of course, the story as we head into the weekend is not only the cold temperatures, but of course, those precip chances we've been talking about. So here's where things stand as of this morning. And again, we're still about 72 to 78 hours away. So this is, again, we're looking at Saturday morning here. This is off the European model. The latest data is suggesting, as you'll see here, that this passes down to our south with maybe Buffalo, Trempealeau, Jackson counties getting clipped by this with maybe a light rain or snow shower. What you're seeing on Sunday is the backside of the system bringing in even colder air, and that could allow for a few flurries or light snow showers to develop. Kind of like what we see behind a system in the warmer months, those cold air evection showers. This would be a similar setup instead with the colder air around enough so that it would be maybe in the form of some flurries or light snow. But even if this does happen, not expecting really any accumulation out of that. Maybe a light dusting at the very most. Now, the GFS model kind of showing a similar picture, but this one has been trending colder overall. And also, this one is going even further south than what the European is showing here with some lake effect snows along the south shores of Lake Superior. Again, that will not impact us because typically that is not the case. with lake effect. It does not get down to western Wisconsin. But the data this morning is suggesting everything is going to stay to our south and southwest, really from eastern South Dakota into southern Minnesota, northern Iowa, southern Wisconsin, and northern Illinois. That's kind of where things are as of this morning. And again, some of the takeaways, again, the latest trends have it going south and southwest, but the system's not inland yet, so there are still a few question marks on exactly where this will track. And as Matt and I have talked about, there is still a chance it could trend maybe a little bit further to the north again, and that would bring at least some impacts to the area. But either way you slice it, this does not look to be a high-impact event by any means. What is still certain, though, is we will be dealing with the coldest air of the fall season. We're going to be seeing those highs down well into the 30s over the weekend, and some spots on Sunday might not even get to freezing. And we're going to have overnight lows in the teens and lower 20s. And what you're seeing here now is the projected temperature and feels like temperatures at 7 a.m. each of the next several mornings. So Wednesday through Saturday morning, not going to be all that bad. But it's projecting 26, 24, and 26 for Eau Claire Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday morning with wind chill values in the teens. My forecast has those air temperatures lower than that, which means wind chill values could be down closer to 10 to 12 degrees, maybe some even in the single digits. But regardless, it is going to be a little bit on the cold side of things, at least for this time of the year as we head into the weekend and early next week. So keep that in mind if you're going to be outdoors. There is some good news, though. As we get past that, Monday, the wind lets up a little bit. It'll still be chilly with highs in the 30s, but we do see southerly to westerly winds take back over into the middle of next week, and the jet stream starts to turn more of that Pacific-type flow. So that should allow temperatures for the middle to end of next week to get back close to average, if not slightly above.